You engaged in sexual activity with a prisoner. That compromised your role as a prison officer and was misconduct which undermined discipline within the prison and put fellow officers at increased risk.
Problem here is this video went viral, and the brand damage to the prison together with the heightened security has created so many problems, not just for the prison guard who's doing 15 months.
It was like 3 times at least. That's what she admitted to, that prison guards are having sex with inmates.
Ever wondered what happens when the boundaries of authority and scandal collide?
The recording lasts some 4.5 minutes, during which you gave the prisoner oral, then vaginal intercourse.
This is the story of Linda de Souza Abu, prison guard whose shocking double life as an OnlyFans creator didn't just break the internet, but shattered the trust in a system meant to uphold law and order. Strap in, because this tale has everything, from betrayal to consequences that left no one untouched. Linda de Souza Abu was a regular prison guard at London's HMP Wandsworth prison, or so everyone thought. Behind the bars she guarded, Linda had a secret that the world would soon discover when explicit footage of her surfaced online. But this wasn't your ordinary scandal. The footage showed Linda in compromising situations with none other than Linton Weyrich, an inmate at the same prison. How did this all come to light? A 4-minute video, filmed by another inmate, was leaked and went viral, revealing a shocking breach of professional boundaries. The fallout was instant.
Very, very distasteful for you to monetize or advertise yourselves as me for OF content. It does interfere with my trial, but furthermore, it is incredibly distasteful. Please, if you are an OF creator, refrain from tagging said prison. We all know the name of the prison. Please refrain from tagging HMP Wandsworth on your stupid videos.
While Linda tried to explain her side, claiming she was a victim of impersonators exploiting the scandal, the damage was irreversible. The scandal shook the prison system to its core. Guards, inmates, and even higher-ups faced increased scrutiny, as trust in the institution was severely compromised. Colleagues expressed outrage, not just at Linda, but at the system that allowed such a breach to occur. For many, it wasn't just Linda who was at fault, it was a systemic failure that needed addressing. The public reaction added another layer to the chaos. Social media was ablaze with criticism, debates, and conspiracy theories, with some even questioning whether this was an isolated incident or indicative of a larger, hidden problem within the system. The incident forced the prison administration to launch a full-scale investigation into not just Linda, but the overall protocols that may have allowed such behavior to flourish unchecked. Linda's double life as an OnlyFans creator wasn't just about earning extra cash. It blurred the thin line between personal freedom and professional ethics. Her content became a heated topic, not because of her side hustle, but because of the consequences it had on her role as a law enforcement officer. The leaked footage showed Linda performing acts with the inmate, and her body camera accidentally captured additional evidence. This wasn't just a lapse in judgment, it was a complete breakdown of trust. Linda's actions not only put her job on the line, but also compromised the safety and integrity of the prison system itself. Linda's OnlyFans account, though initially unknown to her employer, had been active for months. As details emerged, questions arose about how such a side hustle went undetected. Did the system fail to notice red flags? Or was Linda just adept at hiding her online persona? The blurred lines between her personal and professional lives became a focal point for critics, with some arguing that stricter policies could have prevented such a scandal. Further investigation revealed the extent of Linda's interactions with other inmates, raising concerns about whether similar incidents had been swept under the rug in the past. It wasn't just about one person's actions, it was a wake-up call for the entire system to reevaluate its oversight and training protocols for staff. The legal fallout was swift. Linda was charged with misconduct in public office, and the judge's words were scathing. "Your actions were a betrayal of trust and duty." The court detailed how her behavior endangered other guards and created a volatile environment within the prison. Ultimately, she was sentenced to 15 months in prison, but Linda's punishment didn't end with her sentence. She became a symbol of controversy, sparking debates on whether law enforcement professionals should be allowed personal freedoms like joining platforms such as OnlyFans. Was this a systemic failure, or simply a case of one individual crossing the line? In court, Linda's defense argued that financial struggles pushed her to seek alternative income sources. They painted a picture of a woman overwhelmed by her circumstances, navigating a challenging work environment with little support. However, the prosecution countered by emphasizing the gravity of her actions, stating that her choices endangered an already fragile system, adding to the courtroom drama.
At the time of the offence, you were distracted from your job, and your radio and keys were at risk. That is, in itself, a risk. An inappropriate relationship, whether freely entered into or the result of manipulation by a prisoner, creates a significant risk to the good order of the prison.
Was the revelation that Linda's misconduct wasn't a one-off incident. Reports emerged of previous questionable interactions between her and other inmates, further tarnishing her credibility and amplifying the judge's harsh criticism. The case became a cautionary tale of how personal choices can have professional and legal consequences of the highest order. The scandal didn't just affect Linda. Linton Weyrich, the inmate involved, became a target of violence after the video went viral. Transferred to a different facility for his safety, Weyrich's troubles only deepened when he was attacked during a visiting session. The incident left him injured, and tragically, his Linda's 3-month-old baby, whom he was holding at the time, suffered a skull fracture. The ripple effect of Linda's choices was devastating, impacting not only her life but also the lives of innocent people caught in the aftermath. The case became a grim reminder of how individual actions can spiral into far-reaching consequences. For Wyrick, the viral video turned him into a marked man. Within the prison system, notoriety often comes with severe consequences. His transfer was meant to ensure his safety, but instead, it highlighted how vulnerable high-profile inmates can become. The attack on Wyrick not only highlighted the risks he faced, but also exposed the inefficiencies in protecting those targeted within the system. Even outside the prison system, the scandal affected Wyrick's personal life. His family, already struggling with his incarceration, found themselves under public scrutiny and media attention. The trauma of the attack and its impact on his baby amplified the emotional toll, making it clear that the fallout extended far beyond the prison walls. The OnlyFans prison guard scandal has forced society to confront some uncomfortable questions. Where do we draw the line between personal freedom and professional duty? Platforms like OnlyFans have redefined privacy, but for professionals in high-stakes roles, the stakes are even higher. Does this case reflect a failure on Linda's part, or does it highlight systemic issues within law enforcement institutions? Are we too quick to judge individuals while ignoring the societal pressures that drive them to such decisions? The debate has no easy answers, but it has sparked conversations that will likely influence policies in the years to come. The cultural impact of the case extends beyond the prison walls. It raises questions about the digital age and its influence on traditional professions. In a world where personal branding and online presence play a significant role, can professionals maintain boundaries, or is the integration of personal and professional lives inevitable? The OnlyFans debate has become a microcosm of this broader societal dilemma. Moreover, the case has sparked debates on gender dynamics in law enforcement. Critics argue that female officers often face greater scrutiny for their personal choices, while systemic issues within male-dominated institutions are frequently overlooked. The scandal has opened the door for discussions on how gender biases impact the perception of professionalism and accountability. This scandal has illuminated significant gaps in workplace policies. Experts argue that institutions need to provide better training, clearer guidelines on personal conduct, and more robust support systems for their employees. After all, scandals like this don't just damage reputations, they undermine entire systems. To prevent future incidents, institutions may need to adopt stricter screening processes and psychological evaluations. For professionals in law enforcement, the stakes are simply too high for ambiguity. Furthermore, the case emphasizes the need for ongoing education about the responsibilities that come with high-pressure roles. Institutions must foster environments where employees feel supported and are less likely to seek alternatives that could jeopardize their careers. Clear policies and regular audits could be the first step toward ensuring such scandals don't repeat. Institutions must also invest in technology and oversight mechanisms to ensure real-time monitoring of employee behavior in sensitive roles. From body cameras to background checks, leveraging technology could play a pivotal role in mitigating risks and maintaining the integrity of such high-pressure environments. While it's easy to focus on Linda's mistakes, the broader context cannot be ignored. Low wages, poor working conditions, and lack of support often push individuals in demanding professions toward desperate measures. Linda's story is as much about systemic failures as it is about personal choices. Addressing these root causes is essential. By improving pay, providing better training, and fostering a culture of accountability, institutions can ensure that their employees are equipped to handle the pressures of their roles without resorting to unethical actions. The systemic issues highlighted by this case are not unique to Linda's situation. Across industries, professionals face similar challenges where personal struggles often clash with professional expectations. This story serves as a call to action for organizations to prioritize employee well-being as a means of safeguarding institutional integrity. Moreover, the human cost extends beyond individuals. Families, communities, and even taxpayers bear the brunt of systemic failures when scandals like this emerge. The ripple effects serve as a stark reminder that addressing systemic flaws benefits everyone, not just those directly involved. The OnlyFans prison guard scandal is more than just a sensational headline. It's a cautionary tale about the intersection of personal freedom, professional responsibility, and the societal structures that bind them. Linda de Souza Abu story forces us to confront difficult questions about trust, integrity, and the consequences of our choices. What do you think? Should professionals in sensitive roles face stricter scrutiny, or is there room for personal freedom? Share your thoughts below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories that challenge the way we see the world.